Happy holidays, everyone. I'll be with you on those cool, dark nights. You've got a friend, wherever you're listening. But it's not me. Hello and welcome to day 5 of Hardly Holidays, the sweetened, condensed version of Hardly Working to get you through the holidays. I'm SP.
And I'm Kelly.
I nailed that intro.
That's good.
Now that we're almost halfway through,
And you'll never have to say it again.
we're really dialing it in.
I know.
Well, we've had an awesome time so far. I hope you've been enjoying as you've listened or watched it. We've gone through the biggest moments of the year, the highest grossing movies of the year. We've played multiple games together, and now it's time to go through a list that Google puts out each and every year. Do you know about this?
No.
Every single year. And actually, I talked about doing this on the show. So finally, I followed through. Also, I looked up that Chipotle woman, the woman who threw the Chipotle bowl.
Oh, you circled back.
I did. No new news. But I'm doing more research now, guys. It's pretty good.
He's trying.
But today, I've gone to Google as they've released their most Googled celebrities of the year.
Oh, wow.
So it's 2023. And as we go through this whole year, there's a lot of stuff we've forgotten. And I will tell you, this list is not just singers, not just actors and actresses, but there's definitely a surprising amount of athletes on here that you may or may not know. But the good news is I put together the top 10 list.
Perfect.
With some reasons also as to why they're on the list.
I can guess a couple already.
All right, I won't say yes or no to any, but give me your thoughts on who could be on this list.
It's definitely going to be Taylor Swift.
Okay.
And probably Beyonce.
Okay.
You're going to have Matthew Perry, rest in peace, on there because he died this year, and I'm sure everyone was looking up to see like what happened to him.
Okay.
You'll probably have, if I had to guess, I would probably say Rachel Zegler because of all the Snow White drama at the top of the year. And then obviously she was in the Hunger Games. You said athletes. I mean, Travis Kelce could be on that list.
Could be.
And his brother Jason. Other athletes on there. Well, that guy, oh God, I can't remember his name, but the guy from, the guy whose life was about the movie with Sandra Bullock, The Blind Side. Whatever that guy's name.
What? Why would he be in the news?
Because there was a whole thing that he like came out and sued them because they didn't give him any of the money from any of that stuff.
Oh.
And so I
wait, wasn't that the guy who's like, you were telling me is like, you could either take $1 million now or get like residuals for the rest of your life?
No. That was the guy who did the voice or who sang on The Lion King.
Oh, right. Yeah. He's rich.
Yeah, but
Apparently.
I think I have a feeling that maybe I don't know what his name is, so I couldn't tell you. But I think maybe him. And then I thought of somebody else while you were saying that.
Oh, well, I'm glad to know you were listening.
I was listening because obviously I answered you, but I was just trying to figure out. I would think maybe people on the Titan. Oh, I guess you said celebrities. So none of those people are celebrities.
It'd just be funny
Maybe
if it
James
was
Cameron though. Who
multiple
knows?
people that we've never heard of, but they were on the Titan.
Yeah, but those are all people that I think. Obviously, Jonathan Majors is probably on there. Maybe James Gunn because he's switching to something different.
Dang.
I don't know. Those
I'm
are all my
impressed.
things.
I'm very impressed with all your thoughts.
Thank
and
you.
I think you're going to be very surprised with
really
who's
because
actually
none of
on
them
this list.
are right. Okay,
So we're jumping in number 10.
but those are all things that I think would be right. Okay,
Yeah,
number
10 is an athlete, and I didn't realize why, but it's LeBron James.
Oh wow!
So this year, he surpassed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the NBA's all-time leading scorer.
Congratulations.
Very cool.
That's pretty cool.
I do remember this happening.
I don't.
Like I heard about it, and this is actually a photo of him from that game where it happened.
Dang, makes sense.
I also don't remember him being number 6, and there's photos of him wearing 23. But was 23 Kobe's number 2?
I think
Or was
so.
that 24?
Might have
I
been
thought it was
24
24 and
Mamba.
8.
24.
I don't know. Either way, LeBron James cracking our list wide open.
Okay.
And well deserved. That's a huge achievement.
I would have. Yeah. Man. Sports.
Next, Kanye West.
Yeah, I should have guessed him.
Yeah. The
Weirdo.
notes I have are he's on the list for his unhinged rants and lunacy.
Makes sense.
Didn't want to get into too much
He's
detail.
bipolar though, so
Yeah.
I think.
Look, he does have, I think it came out that he is bipolar, but here's the deal. You got to have, especially if you're a public person, public figure, it's got to be people in your life helping you, keeping you on your meds, all that kind of stuff. I mean, even the photo that we see here, he's in ridiculous boots. By the way,
It's like that Louise.
do you remember
Yeah.
the red boots from this year? Because it almost made the pop culture one.
No, I don't remember. But
Oh, you
what
know
he's
he's hot.
wearing reminds me of, kinky boots.
No, not that.
It reminds me of Louise in one of the Bob's Burgers episodes.
Yeah, the recent one,
Yeah.
cowboy one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit
Anyway.
like that. But Kanye, I mean, coming out and
Chrissy.
saying just a lot of racist rants against
Oh, about Jewish people.
Jewish people. Talked about
people.
how slavery was a choice, is his words,
Yeah,
for
he's
400 years.
absolutely insane.
Yeah, he's clearly, I don't know
You can
what's
go to
going
Florida.
on.
It's fine.
It-
Have fun over there.
So Kanye West is number 9. Number 8, Elon Musk, of course.
That makes sense.
There's a lot of stuff that happened with Elon this
Cybertruck.
year.
Ooh. X.
So Twitter turned into X. Starlink, which I didn't put too many notes on here because I don't know too much about his company Starlink, but there was an issue that came up with the Ukraine and Russia war where he turned off Starlink.
I don't know what that is.
I don't either. It has something to do with internet and information and communication.
Got
and
it.
He turned it off, which was not a good thing. At
Got
least
it.
that's what I've heard. But I didn't know that his company SpaceX launched 91 rockets this
Yeah.
year. Like, that's incredible and insane.
He looks old now.
He's looking older, sure, but he is older. And of course, we got the Tesla Cybertruck been rolling out here soon.
Stupid, ugly Cybertruck.
It
round
is not
2.
pretty. Yeah, we've now seen the actual versions of it as it's come out into the wild.
It's
and
gross.
It's somehow worse than I thought it was going to be.
I mean, the original one was pretty bad. This one, I'm like,
is worse.
Yeah.
Is
Okay.
worse. And we can all remember when he showed us how indestructible the glass was by throwing a lead ball at it and it
cracked.
breaking both times.
yep.
So Elon Musk, okay, moving on. Here's
Yeah.
another one, and I just must have been off my radar.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady announced his retirement after
Patriots.
23 seasons in the NFL. I believe he has the most Super Bowl wins with 7. He had 6 with the Patriots and 1 with the Bucks.
Dang. That's
I know.
Crazy.
So he spent most of his career on the Patriots, and then he was like, "I'll go to the Buccaneers of all places." Gronk came with him. They won their the first season they had on the Bucks. They won a Super Bowl. Yeah. So crazy. But I guess he's officially retired. I did a
for him.
little light Googling, and it seems that way.
The Patriots are were your team. I don't know what team you
No,
were.
the Patriots have never been my
Oh, the
team.
Packers. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, well, speaking of the Packers, next up is former
Aaron
Packers
Rodgers.
quarterback
That's who I was thinking of.
Aaron Rodgers. Now, you probably don't know about this or all of this. He left the Green Bay Packers to go to the New York Jets.
Crazy. And then he tore his Achilles.
Four plays into the first game of the year.
Sucks for the Jets.
Out for the entire season.
And for him.
That's what you get for leaving.
Just kidding, but seriously. You see that?
Clearly, I wrote the notes on these. Yeah, I mean, that's insane. It was
Yeah,
hard
that
to.
sucks, sorry.
I mean, it's been a couple seasons of him threatening to leave, and then he actually left. And the cosmic karma and irony
I
of
know.
being out for
Sorry,
this season.
Aaron.
Like, if you're a Jets fan, you're probably pretty pumped. He's a great quarterback.
Yeah.
And then 4 plays into this game, I had to look it up.
plays,
It
that's
was
crazy.
the first game of the season.
Dang.
And he was out.
That sucks.
Thankfully,
Good
we're
number, though.
12, just like your birthday.
my number, yeah.
It's your number. We got a couple more left. Next one, former President Trump was
That
number
makes sense,
5
'cause
most
he-
Googled person in the world
Yeah,
this
because of
year.
his crimes.
Well, he's breaking all sorts of records. He's got 4 indictments, which is unheard of, and 91 felony criminal charges, which is the same amount of rocket launches that SpaceX put up. So,
They just
conspiracy
launching
theorists,
one
have
every
fun.
time that a charge comes out.
Every launch is a crime. So, of course, he's been Googled quite a bit.
That makes sense.
As he sets and
Yeah.
breaks all sorts of criminal records.
Love that for him.
Next one, and I'll go by this one fast as
Is it
well.
Taylor Swift?
No, it's not. This person's name is Andrew. It doesn't really matter what their last name is, but he was the 4th most Googled person in the world, and I
He
just
looks
don't want to give
creepy.
him. Yeah, that's not him. That's just a picture of a clown because this person is a self-proclaimed misogynist influencer, describes women as intrinsically lazy and that they should, quote, bear responsibility for being assaulted. He has since been banned from YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. So I,
I
didn't
feel
even
like I know who this person is.
Yeah, I just didn't feel like giving him any
yeah.
platform, even our little small one here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I realized there's probably someone on the list that I should have. Matt Rife. I wonder if he's on this list. Okay.
He's been on a lot of lists, but he was not on this
Okay.
list. But we are coming down the home
All
stretch.
right. We can go
here.
past this clown. But,
It's your girl.
Tay Swift, Eras Tour, multiple album releases in 2023. And then Time Magazine's Person of the Year. Was it her? Was it Benjamin? Who knows? But it's both of them on there. Yeah.
So give me the rundown of the albums, because I don't know as much, but she's definitely been in the studio putting in work this year.
She released Midnights this year. She released Speak Now, Taylor's version. She released 1989, Taylor's version. What else did she release this year? She had lots of releases. She's also released like Evermore. Speak Now, 1989.
Look, that's more albums
Midnights,
than most people put out.
and then she's probably going to
career.
put out Reputation here soon. People are thinking New Year's Day.
Now, you and I kind of got into it a little bit where I was like, look, she's incredible, but Person of the Year? Person of the Year.
I mean,
and you gave me some examples.
I think that you have to, I don't know, but I think you have to understand, like, I don't know the answers, but like what determines who Person of the Year is. But she is a female who's broken a ton of records this year. She has a multiple number one on the charts songs this year, like the most ever. She has been the first female to have a stadium tour this large and to have sold out stadiums as much as she has done. And like for multiple days, she set the record there a bunch of times. What else was I saying? What else did I say about this?
You said that she kind of, I don't know if I agree with it, but you had said that she's kind of revolutionized the music industry in terms of rights.
Oh yeah, because she's
artists.
Yeah, I mean, she's re-recorded and re-released her songs so much so that record companies or whatever they're called are now recording. You know what I mean? People that sign the contracts.
Yeah, I was like, where do you get a record deal from?
Yeah,
I guess a record company.
They have changed their contracts and how they do them, and have made the amount of time that you have to wait in order to re-record an album longer than it was, because for her it was like 7 years or something like that.
So they've made it even longer
because of her and what she's done. Because she's now proving.
Isn't that a bad thing?
It is a bad thing, but I'm saying like she's brought it more.
She's like villain of the year.
She's brought it more top of mind for them to know that. But artists are being wiser about what they're signing and the rights that they're taking when it comes to owning their masters. Because of her, she's fought for rights for Spotify artists on Spotify. Yeah. To actually make money there. Same thing on Apple Music. She's done a ton of stuff for women and for artists in the industry, I guess. And I would say that I like her. I feel like she's really down to earth. She could be an absolute B. You know, she could be more like the Kardashians, but she's not. She seems more down to earth and stuff like that. But she
did hire pet psychics to talk with her cat.
Did she really? I didn't know that. I would do that if Mocha was still here.
And she does make her boyfriends sign NDAs to say that they can't say anything about their relationship afterwards.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like normal human behavior.
I mean, she's not a normal human. She is a superstar, a pop superstar who her whole life is watched underneath a magnifying glass all the time.
Do you think that's good for like young girls to see her?
Oh, yes. Now I do. Yeah.
Oh, what was the no about?
Do you think it's good for young girls to be under a magnifying glass? No, I think
of course not. No, I mean,
that's what I'm saying. Look at Lindsay Lohan. Look at Lindsay Lohan, Amanda Bynes, any of those.
Basically any kid star.
But any of those, yeah. And she was like 15 or 16 when she like was discovered and wrote her Taylor Swift debut album. Do you know what I mean? Or even Fearless. Like she was young, and for her to come out where she is now, like a strong woman who's really confident in who she is, even after everything she's gone through, even after being objectified in the tabloids and being told that she's a terrible person, and you kind of believing some of that stuff too. That's where we get into a little bit of it with Taylor Swift. Like she's really come out a strong woman who
are only arguments.
I know, but who really does lift up young girls and who does empower them to be like, you can be who you are. And you can be a strong, independent woman. You can make changes. You can do all this stuff. And the world's going to say what they will about you. But like, if you know who you are, like you're good. And I know that she's not my favorite person. I feel very strong when I listen to her music. I feel very like seen and heard.
Yeah. Look, I will say this on the record. I don't actually have any issues with Taylor as much as, well, yeah, I'll just say that. I don't have any issues with Taylor.
Gosh, I keep hitting the microphone. I'm so sorry.
I have issues with her fans and the length of that they'll go to feed their obsession about this person. Like if I never had to see another Easter egg video about Taylor said this and maybe it means this, they are like the QAnon of fans.
I know.
It is actively hard to hear anything about that, which has little to do with her and much more to do with the psychos that follow her.
But I will say this, she's like my perfect artist in that sense, because like I do like puzzles and mysteries, and she does leave Easter eggs. This is part of who she is and what her fans like. I am nowhere at the level of some of these people who like follow her every move all the time, every day. I could not be, but I am here for what you guys think it's going to be.
Yeah.
But I just think that she writes, she's like a lyrical genius, truly. Like some of the lyrics that she writes, I'm like, damn girl. Like,
you know what? To
great.
be fair, yes. There's
like
one
really well.
where she's like, sometimes I feel like a sexy baby, and
oh my
I'm just
goodness,
I'm a
I was like,
monster on
is
a
he
hill.
going to be serious
like,
or is
songbird
he
of our generation?
Is he going to be serious or is he going to?
And then one time, credit where credit's due. Haters gonna hate. Players gonna wait for it. Play. But I'm just gonna shake it off. I think that really sticks with me as a person who's dealt with the haters, the players.
Oh my
and
gosh,
the
she's
shakers.
great. Okay, now you hang from my lips like the gardens of Babylon, with your boots beneath my bed. Forever is the greatest con.
What does that even mean?
Oh my goodness, only the girlies will get it. It's okay.
What does the boots by your bed have to do with Babylon?
It doesn't. But the gardens of Babylon, it's like a good
Wonder
visual
of the world,
thing.
Sure, it's
like hanging from my lips in the same way that the gardens things
are hanging. Yes, so something's hanging, just like Babylon.
Oh my goodness,
and that has to do with boots. How? Why?
Because now the boy is with her and is probably married to her or with her in that space, and you forever. You guys are forever together. You're married.
Wow. That's deep.
Doesn't matter. I love her. I think she is great and amazing. Her newer albums are some of my favorite. Well, Folklore and Evermore, I really, really like them.
She's definitely
like
grown and changed, and I think that's pretty cool and hard to do in the industry.
Yeah. Long Live Forever, my favorite song.
Is that the 10-minute song?
That's All Too Well. That's a good one, too.
I can't keep all too many songs in my mind.
Whatever. Come after him, Swifties.
Please don't, because
they're
you
strong.
got bigger fish
They're
to fry.
powerful.
Yeah, I'm nobody. Moving on to another one of your girls, the number 2 most Googled celebrity of 2023. It's her right here.
Oh, yeah. Jenna Ortega. I forgot about her because of Wednesday. That happened this year, didn't it? No, that happened last year. Wednesday.
I think it was this year.
She was also in Scream.
Was she?
Yeah.
There was a couple
She's not going to be in Scream anymore because of scheduling conflicts, but
there was a couple things that popped up, but I just don't know anything about Jenna Ortega, and I figured maybe
2022.
Maybe you could take it then. You could tell me a little bit about Jenna and maybe why she made this list.
Jenna Ortega, I don't know why she necessarily made this list, but Jenna Ortega is
would people Google her?
Is a Disney Channel star who has now turned into
what was she from?
Who she is now. I don't know. I don't think she was like a star on a show. I should have said that, but she was definitely on Disney Channel as a younger kid. Let's look at her IMDb, huh? I'll tell you.
Or IMDb.
That one.
If you have the non-knockoff version.
IMDb.
Internet Movie Beta Days.
Database. I got it. She is amazing. She's in Scream. She's been in the last, I think, 3 Screams.
She dressed apparently as like in a Wednesday-inspired outfit to some gala or award show that freaked people out, like in a good way.
Yeah, that's probably true. She tends to like really do that. She's more of like I would say a darker personality, but I don't think that's a bad thing. She was stuck in the Middle. She was Harley Diaz in Stuck in the Middle, 57 episodes, if that. So like Disney, that's Disney Channel, or maybe not. But
I have no idea what that is.
She was Princess Isabella, or Isabel, I should say, on Elena of Avalor, which you would know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so she did all that stuff. She's great though. She's obviously in Wednesday. Wednesday 2 is coming out. They're going to be filming that, which is amazing and incredible. She's been in Scream. She was in X, which I guess came out in 2022. More recently, she was in Fallout.
All right. So we got the whole list.
I don't know. I'm just trying to give you stuff. I don't know. I just know that Wednesday came out and people really fell in love with Jenna Ortega. Like I said, she's also in Scream, which is pretty big as well. Those have been really good and amazing things. There's talk of her being in some other things as well, but she's one of those artists right now that I think people are really falling in love with. She is an incredible actress though. Wednesday, it was so fun to watch her in. Truly. Yeah. Like How
many times do you watch Wednesday?
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot. It's a very, very good show. I'm very excited about season 2 whenever that chooses to come or can come out. Obviously the
schedules for the actors.
No, the SAG and AFTRA strike stopped a bunch of stuff from happening. But I'm very, very excited about that. She's also supposed to be in something that I saw recently that I can't remember what it is. I thought I would see it on there, but I didn't. That's coming out next year, like a movie. I'm really excited to see her in as well. I think people just like Jenna Ortega, but there was also some talk about like rumors. There was some talk about her having like a heart issue recently, and so I think that's probably why she was Googled a lot because I'd Googled her to be like, is everything okay with Jenna Ortega?
Oh, you contributed to this.
Probably, but something about a heart issue that was keeping her from filming. That's not true, not that I know of. But she will not be in the next Scream movie, as far as I've read, because of scheduling conflicts with Wednesday 2.
Must be nice to be so busy that you got schedule conflicts in this.
I know.
In the,
I want to know
TV and film industry.
what the new thing. Oh, Finest Kind. I think that's maybe the movie she's supposed to be coming out in. Who knows?
Either way, she is number 2 on the list.
She's amazing. I do
Ready
love
to
Jenna
wrap up the
Ortega.
list?
Yeah, who's number 1?
So,
Beyonce?
No,
It can't be Beyonce.
You're not going to know this person, and I forgot that this even happened this year. But so you may remember that it happened. The most Googled person of the year, his name is Damar Hamlin, Buffalo Bills safety who suffered a cardiac arrest live on television after getting tackled.
Oh, that's right.
Spent a week in the hospital and was out for the rest of the season.
I do remember this.
This is part of why I love doing these is because there's so much that happens in a year that we just totally forget about.
I don't remember.
But you remember when? Oh, you're saying that there's so much that you don't remember.
Yeah. But I remember it being a big deal that he had a heart attack. I'm guessing.
Yes, it's cardiac arrest, so that generally is heart attack.
But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know the details of it, but I mean, it's always a reminder that you can be the same thing that happened with.
I'm surprised Matthew Perry was not on this list.
Well, he passed away kind of recently.
True.
So
switching out for my water. True, but still.
I mean, he is going to be on one of our lists coming up here in
sure.
2 episodes. As we, spoilers, give you a little peek ahead that we do have an in memoriam episode as we look back on the people who have left us this year, but left behind a body of work for us to appreciate for years to come.
I at least know 2, but we'll see.
We shall see. But that's it for day 5. We've officially hit the halfway point of Hardly Holidays. Hope you're enjoying it so far. I'm having a great time.
It's been good, fun.
Looking back on what was a more fun year than I thought. Personally, it was a really trying year for me, and we'll get to that in the top knots.
Oh my gosh!
But there was a lot of good that happened, a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So we've got 5 more days of Hardly Holidays coming at you, but nothing else for today. We're wrapping it up. We will see you right back here tomorrow. Enjoy your holiday, and we'll see you then.
Bye. Bye.